Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB The Show 21. So we're back with another No Money Spent. Now today, kind of a nice day. We got the April Player of the Month program. And for No Money Spent players, if you do it right, you're getting a lot of free cards, a lot of nice diamonds. So we did end up getting this BYRON Buxton card. It's a 95 overall. And just overall, you know, you get a lot of solid cards here. Like the Player of the Month set is pretty nice. You got Cedric Mullins, you got Danny Duffy, and then you got some good diamonds in Nick Solak, who has good power numbers, great contact. So this is a good infielder option, or just outfield in general too. And just using him a little bit, you know, while doing some of the missions. Looks like he could have a nice swing. You get a bullpen guy in Matt Barnes, which I don't really like his pitch repertoire, but, you know, he has good per nines. And then Shohei Ohtani, great power versus righties and lefties. I guess he does have pitching attributes. I just don't know if you can actually use him as like a starting pitcher. But either way, like as a hitting card, this Ohtani card looks pretty nice. You got Justin Turner, who has great hitting attributes. And then Vladdy Jr., really good against righties. Good power and stuff versus lefties. Good contact versus lefties. And then the defense is all right. You get a solid arm in Corbin Burns, and he has a really nice pitch repertoire. Sinker, cutter, slider, changeup, curveball, and his per nines are really nice. Like this card right here, potential to be a really good starting pitcher throughout the year. You know, we'll definitely see how he is, but on paper, like he looks really good. And then you get the main guy, 95 BYRON Buxton. And I'm a fan of this card. 83 contact versus righties, 95 versus lefties, 94 power versus righties, 85 versus lefties, 64 vision's all right. Got diamond tier defense, 99 speed. I love any card that has 99 speed, you know. So that's a big thing. And I think he has good power numbers. Now they could have given him more power, you know, because he did go off in April, 426, 8 home runs, like 94 and 85 power. They definitely could have given him a little bit more, but still, I like his swing. I think he has a very smooth swing. So even though like he doesn't have like 90 and 100 attributes for power, he's going to play above what he has right here. So this card is definitely nice. So if you did everything right, you could get this card for free. So there is a whole set of missions that you can do. Now, in general, you're going to want to do these, but you want to definitely start off with the moments. Now, the moments, I will say, they're not easy by any means. They definitely will give most people, you know, maybe a hard time here and there. It really depends on the moment. Like this Cedric Mullins one, I don't know why, but I could not get 3 hits and an extra base hit with him. And normally, like, I fly through some of these moments. Solak right here, like 2 extra base hits. Like I said, I liked his swing. So I think we did this on the first try with Duffy striking out 8 batters. Pitching ones are typically really easy for me, so we got this on the first try. Same with Matt Barnes, but this is 1 inning, so, you know, striking out 3 batters, pretty much striking out the side. Not always that easy. And Ohtani, I like his swing. It's 6 hits in 3 games. I think it took us 2 games to do this one. So not all of them took us a while. Like right here, Justin Turner, we also did this one in the first game. And Vladdy, I think we did in the first game too. So I think the only one that gave me trouble was the first one, and that was Cedric Mullins. You know, the rest of them I feel like we did pretty quick, but that Mullins one literally took me like 20 something minutes, maybe even more to do. But I was also like editing and doing other stuff along the way. And then Buxton, 2 extra base hits with him. I think that took us a couple tries. And then Corbin Burns, this one, like, normally I'm really good with pitching ones, but 2 times I got to the point where I just needed 1 strikeout and I gave him a run. So that kind of sucked. But, you know, typically with these, if you're hitting, you can contact swing or use directional. I think that will work. And then pitching ones, as always, you wanna throw high and in fastballs and low and away off-speed pitches. That's how I get all our pitching ones done. But you definitely want to do this set of moments first. So if you do all the moments, you'll get 36 points, which pretty much gets you up to here, you know, the tops now. And then you can go ahead, work on the missions, get hits, extra base hits, you know, the strikeouts. So you can play like 1 9-inning game if you want to do these 3, you know, fill up your team with tops now cards and a tops now pitcher. I think if you play it on rookie, it shouldn't be that hard to get the 15 strikeouts and the hits. Extra base hits might be a little bit different, but yeah, you definitely can knock this out in 1 game, 1 9-inning game if you do it that way. And then for the rest of the moments, I would just go into a game you know, once you get each one of these guys go into a game, put them in the leadoff spot and then hit with that batter. If they don't get anything, just quit out. You know, like if I have Vladdy and Turner, have Vladdy number 1, Turner number 2. This is kind of how I did it. If I don't do anything with those two, then I'll quit out, go back into another game, and rinse and repeat until you got those missions done. So that's kind of how to do the missions part of it. And then you do need collections. So with these, there's actually 26 cards that you can get, but you need 25 of them. So pretty much there's one card I didn't collect. I decided to not collect J.A. Happ because he's kind of up there in price. You know, 14K, we can sell him, but we might try him out for at least one game, you know, just to see how he is. But that's a diamond we can end up selling. Now, where does like the free part come in? If you've been doing all your Tops Now moments, you know, the ones in the moments tab, then you would have got all of these packs. You know, choose 2, choose 2, choose 2, choose 3. So there's 4 weeks of Tops Now that you can do. If you've done all 4 weeks, then you would have got these cards, and then you would be doing this program and you would pretty much pick up the other half of the cards you didn't get. So I obviously opened these up already because I needed to get the other set in order to complete the program. But if you guys kind of listened, you know, I said make sure to keep up to date with your moments, and you definitely want to hold on to the cards because the April monthly awards, you know, and it's normally filled with nice cards, and this is definitely a good batch of cards to have on your team that you want to have those cards so you can be able to complete it without putting any stubs in. So I think the April program was a dub. Like if you don't want Buxton for whatever reason, then doing all the missions and all the moments will get you up to 98 points. So if you don't want the Tops Now cards, I guess you can get the rest of these cards, get up to 98, and just not have Buxton. You know, I think Buxton's a stud. You know, I definitely would want him on my team, especially for a no money spent. Like he's instantly our highest overall player now, I believe. You know, I don't think we have a player over 95. So he's going to be our best card for a while until we go ahead and finish up collections. But like I said, if you don't want to do that, you can get up to 98 points and then go here to like Tops Now and pretty much sell all these cards. You know, a lot of these cards, they're kind of up there in price, 12 to 14K. I saw them earlier going from like 15 to 16 to 20K. And I'm thinking to myself, man, like what are people doing? You know, I hope you guys didn't buy any of these and you guys kind of followed what we did a little bit, because you can get all these cards for free. You don't have to go into the market and buy these cards. And like these silvers going to 5K, kind of out there. And I will say this, you know, and this is not a shot at anyone, because some people, you know, they're new to the game and they don't even know. But I kind of forget how like dumb people are when it comes to the market. You know, I think this is an overreaction that these prices shot up like this, especially the golds and the silvers. You know, they should not be this high in price. But one, like people don't end up doing the Tops Now moments, and then two, they kind of get lazy and are just like, oh, I'm gonna just go buy the cards in the market. You don't have to do that, but there's definitely people that do. I should have invested, honestly. You know, I didn't expect it. I guess I should have expected, because normally they do jump up in price. But for some reason, I didn't think it was going to be this high of a jump. Because if you look at like Stevenson, he's 9K. Yesterday, he was pretty much 3K. So that's a big jump. That's a big jump right there that I think was unnecessary. But next time, I think for May, we'll definitely invest in a lot of these cards so we can just double up our stubs instantly. Definitely something to keep an eye on in the future. And then just going back to the player of the month, like if you do that whole program and do all the Tops Now, this is your team. Free team right here. And this is a nice team. You know, Ohtani, Vladdy Jr., Turner, Buxton, McMahon, DeYoung, Solak, and Stevenson. That's a nice lineup to put out if you're playing ranked seasons. And I guess that's pretty much it, you know, because that's the only place you can really set your lineup. But this is a nice team to use online. You know, I don't think it's bad at all. You got a good starter in Corbin Burns, you know, Musgrove and Rodon if you need other pitchers too along the way. And even Barnes too as a bullpen option. The only weak thing is we didn't really get that many bullpen guys. But still, like this is a nice team that you can get for free just by doing those Tops Now and that programs. But this is probably the team we're going to debut tomorrow. Use all these Player of the Month guys and the Tops Now. See how they do. But it looks like a really nice team. and definitely well balanced right here. So kind of excited for that. So that was the Player of the Month program. Now, another thing to add to that, in the first inning program, like if you're working on it, there was 2 collections added, pretty much free 100K. So if you get 3 Tops Now cards and 3 monthly awards cards, you get 50K for each, which if you don't have, you know, 350K XP, I guess, or even 650K, that 100K is a huge boost. Now, just so people know how the programs work, anything in this first inning, like the tasks right here, they stay in the first inning. So you can't save these 2 right here and with the second inning program coming out on Friday, you know, collect this 100K for the second inning program. That's not how it works. So these are all tied into the first inning program. All these collections right here, all these, or these 2 conquests, the showdown, all these moments, and then the missions. All of these are going to be tied into the first inning program. And pretty much if you haven't finished up the program, you can still get it done if you do all these other tasks right here, even when the second inning is out, unless you've done everything and you didn't hit 650. Now, the way it works is like daily missions and the after game XP, that is all going to be part of the active program. That's always how it's going to be. So you won't be getting like extra XP for the first inning and the second inning at the same time. So like after game XP and just playing the game, grinding the game, naturally playing the game, whatever you want to say, you know, just playing the game, that XP goes into the active program. So on Friday, all the XP you get from playing the game will be part of the second inning program. So you are starting at 0 again, and then there's going to be a whole new set of tasks to do, missions, moments. Hopefully we get a showdown and conquest boards, and then obviously collections. Now with collections, there's probably going to be 2. You know, the second inning collection, like I've said, which should be the first inning bosses. And then there might be another one like this, maybe collecting All-Star Series cards or, you know, Impact Veteran, something like that. And then we could also get a player program too, which would be nice because that would be an extra 35,000 XP. I don't know how they're going to drop the programs. Maybe they don't drop a showdown, conquest, and player program on the first day, but they very well could. But that's just what to expect for like the first inning program and that XP, and then going on to the second inning program. But that's pretty much going to do it for this one. You know, I think the biggest thing was the Player of the Month program, and we got that done. We got Buxton, and we definitely will be debuting this squad tomorrow if you guys want to check out the Ranked Seasons gameplay. But other than that, there's nothing else to really go over. I think tomorrow we're kind of just prepping a little bit for Friday, which is the second inning program. So I want to try to get in a good amount of packs. So right now, like I have some packs right now, but we're going to save them for tomorrow. We're at 11 packs. I'm trying to get up to like 50 plus. You know, I've been playing events a little bit because I want to get these last ones right here. So I think we're at 53 wins. And I'm probably not going to get a 12-win reward, but 7 more wins, we'll get another 10 packs, and then we'll try to do some other stuff to get some other packs too. So tomorrow I want to say at least 50 plus packs to open up just to see if we can get some diamonds and build up our stubs. But other than that, let me know if you guys have completed this program, and again, which card is your favorite in this set. But until the next one, if you guys are new, make sure to subscribe, drop a like in the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm out.